And now this holiday message from Gracie.
Welcome back to Gemma Sports. Happy Thanksgiving. And here we have the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
That's right. It's the second game of our doubleheader, Thanksgiving doubleheader here today, week 13 here at Gemma Sports. And this is a big game in the NFC East. The Giants come in at 7-4. They're tied with Washington for second place in the NFC East at 7-4. One game behind the Philadelphia Eagles, who are sitting at 8-3. The Cowboys are back in fourth place at 5-6. Dallas just fighting to stay relevant in the NFC playoff picture. So it's a big game for both teams as the Giants are trying to keep pace with Philadelphia in the NFC East. Let's head down to Big D for game 2 of our Thanksgiving doubleheader here in week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Thanksgiving, week 13, AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas, the Giants and the Cowboys. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The 7-4 Giants, the 5-6 Cowboys. The second half of our Thanksgiving doubleheader. Evil Dead's got the Giants -3. Evil Dead is now 80-69. 11 games up. There's the kickoff. The Cowboys will get it first. We're underway. Plant from the 8-yard line over the 25-30. And he brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Cowboys will have it, 1st and 10. Dallas led by their starting quarterback, Jeremy Lawler, in his 4th year out of Alabama. If the playoffs started today, the Giants would be in as a wild card. But they don't start today. Davis in the house as well. Good to see you back, Davis. Thanksgiving game number 2. Giants and the Cowboys. 1st and 10 Dallas from their own 30-yard line. Cowboys come out in the I formation. Lawler hands off to Baxter, and Sam Baxter brings it out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. Baxter in his 8th year out of USC. Thomas Watts on the tackle. Both the Giants and the Cowboys have a Thomas Watts. They're not related. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 39. Lawler under center. Lawler fakes the handoff, throws deep downfield, and it's caught by Plant, a one-handed catch all the way down to the Giant 29-yard line. A 32-yard catch. Raina Thompson made the tackle, but Tom Plant, a one-handed catch in his 8th year out of Texas Christian. Watch this one again. Just stuck his men out there and got it. This guy Plant annoys me. The rock star, Robert Plant. 1st and 10 from the 29. Lawler under center. Lawler, play action. Looking, watch out. He gets sacked back at the 40-yard line. On the sack, Easton Ayers, the 2nd-year defensive tackle out of Texas Tech. A loss of 11. back to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 21 for the Cowboys. Opening drive of the game. And the Cowboys take a sack. .6:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Opening drive of the ball game. Second and 21, Lawler to Baxter. Baxter bounces off a Giant and then gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here's the Dallas offense. Up front, Baker, Wright, Willis, Porter, and Smith. And then it's Harris, Musgrove, Baxter, Stevens, and Plant. Now they say a gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 20 for the Cowboys at the 40-yard line. Big third down, 3rd and long. He's the go-to guy, Plant. On 3rd and 20. Lawler fakes the handoff. Throws outside, caught by Nick Stevens, the tight end, down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 7. That'll bring up 4th and 14, making a gain of 6. And the Cowboys will have to settle for 3. This will be a 51-yard attempt by Alec Kerr, the 7th-year kicker out of Cincinnati. From 50 yards. Actually, it's from 50, even. Snap, kick is up. That may have the distance. No. He missed it off to the right. It was definitely long enough, but it was wide right. He Scott Norwood it. That was definitely long enough. Just missed it to the right. So the Cowboys come up empty on the opening drive. The Giants will take over. Pretty good field position. They'll have it at their own 40-yard line. Their starting quarterback is William Rogers, the 3rd-year quarterback out of Ole Miss. Wide right. The old Scott Norwood. Rogers under center. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson gets a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Norwide, yes. On the tackle, number 96, Orlando Sanders, in his 4th year out of Illinois. Kylan Johnson, the running back, in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. 2nd and 9 for the Giants. Rogers under center. Rogers hands off to Parks. And David Parks gets out to the 42-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 8, just a 1-yard gain. These two teams, I believe, played earlier in the season, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe this is their first meeting. I don't recall them playing each other. I'm looking. 3rd and 8 from the 42-yard line. Rogers back. Rogers looking. He's going to take a sack back at the 35. Thomas Watts, the Cowboys' Thomas Watts, in his 2nd year out of Tulsa. And Carillon also, Chris Carillon, getting in on the sack. Actually, it was more Carillon than Watts. No, they played early in the year. I'm trying to find it. Andrew York back to punt. Gets the punt away on 4th and 15. Fielded by Musgrove at the 23. He brings it out to the 37-yard line. Caden Musgrove in his 4th year out of Tennessee. So both teams come up empty on their opening drive. Dallas and the Giants, they played earlier. Trying to find it. I'll find it. Give me a moment. It was back in week 6, and the Giants won that game 19-17. It was a Monday night game. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Lawler hands off to Baxter, and Baxter gets 4 yards out to the 41-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 6. Make it a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5. Easton Ayers on the tackle. 3:45 and counting. Cowboys come out in the offset eye on 2nd and 5. Lawler to Baxter, and Baxter gets pulled down after a 2-yard gain at the 43-yard line. Let's take a look at the Giants defense. They play a 3-4. Watts, Ayers, and Fox up front. Linebackers, Spencer, Sanders, Adams, and Durant. And the secondary, Thompson, Tarver, Gibson, and Chapman. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 43-yard line. It was nice pursuit. It was number 56, the linebacker, Julius Sanders, who made the tackle. Playing like LT. 3rd and 3 from the 43. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Lawler throws downfield. Caught by Cole. Down to the 44-yard line. Kevin Cole, the 4th-year receiver out of Hawaii. A 13-yard gain in the Giants' territory for Kevin Cole. 1st down, Cowboys. Our Week 13 Thanksgiving Day game here at Jammin' Sports. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Lawler under center. Lawler to Baxter, and Baxter goes down after a 2-yard gain. Sam Adams on the tackle, the former Patriot and Saint in his 10th year out of Florida. Adams spent 8 years with the Patriots, 1 year with the Saints, won the Super Bowl with them last season, and now he's on the Giants. On 2nd and 8, 4 receivers set wide. Lawler in the gun. Lawler back. Lawler throws. Caught by Stevens. Nick Stevens down to the 31. A gain of 11. The 3rd-year tight end out of Tennessee. 1st down, Dallas. The Giants and the Redskins are both 7 and 4, tied for 2nd place, 1 game behind Philadelphia. Dallas, 3 games behind Philadelphia, 2 games behind the Giants and the Redskins. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler to Baxter around the outside, and Baxter goes down, losing a yard, and it's Julius Sanders on the tackle. Make it a loss of 2. It'd be 2nd and 12. Sanders, the 6th-year linebacker out of Connecticut, put the big hit on Baxter. Baxter in his 8th year out of USC. 2nd and 12 from the 32-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Lawler under center. Lawler to Musgrove this time. Caden Musgrove gets a yard back to the 31. Making a 2-yard gain. Musgrove in his 4th year out of Tennessee. Under a minute left now, the 1st quarter. 56 seconds left. No score here between the Cowboys and the Giants. We're in Big D on Thanksgiving Day. We have a 3rd Thanksgiving game. We'll have that tomorrow night. That'll be the Thursday night game. That'll be tomorrow. 3rd and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Lawler back. Lawler looking. Throws deep. Incomplete. He was looking for Tom Plant. He overthrew him. And that'll bring up 4th down. And Alec Kerr will come back out. He missed from 50 yards. This will be from 48. All right. Thank you there, Evil Dead. Alec Kerr from 48 yards to get the Cowboys on the board. Snap kick is up. He missed it again. Again, wide right. Are you kidding me? 2 drives, 2 missed field goals by Alec Kerr, both wide right. The first one from 50 and this one from 48. He had plenty of leg on that one. But again, he missed it to the right. And once again, Dallas comes up empty. Wow. I think Dallas on Black Friday is going to be auditioning some kickers. Yeah, the Pats should sign him. Now the Giants will take over at their own 38 in a scoreless game with 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. William Rogers in the I formation. Rogers hands off to David Parks. And Parks tries to get outside, but he's going to lose 2 yards. Jason Law on the tackle in his 5th year out of Arizona. A loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. This should be the last play of the quarter. 2nd and 12 at the 36 for the Giants. If they get the playoff in time. Rogers to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson goes nowhere. At the end of one, no score here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Our Week 13 Thanksgiving Day game. Excuse me. Our second Thanksgiving game. If you missed the earlier game, the Lions held on to beat the Vikings 21-19. Third and 12 for the Giants as we start the second quarter. Rogers under center. Rogers, play action. He's got all day. Boy, he's got great protection. And he can't find a receiver. It'll be 4th down, and the Giants are going to have to punt. Great coverage by Dallas. He couldn't find a receiver open. And now Andrew York back to punt. Gets the punt away. This will be inside the 5, into the end zone, touchback. Dallas will have it at their own 20-yard line. 7:43 left to play in the first half, no score. We had a scoreless first quarter. Jeremy Lawler, the 4th-year quarterback out of Alabama, leading the Cowboy offense. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Lawler under center. Lawler hands off to Baxter. And Baxter loses a yard back to the 19-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle, Chris Chapman, the 5th-year defensive back out of Virginia Tech. Loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11. The Giants have done a pretty good job so far, keeping Baxter in check. He only has 15 yards so far. Second and 11 from the 19-yard line. Lawler under center. Lawler hands off to Baxter, gets outside, and Baxter plows his way down to the 25. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. On the tackle, number 30. That's Sam Tarver in his 5th year out of Arkansas, the safety. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Cowboys at their own 25. Yeah, quality. Lawler under center. Back to throw. Throws downfield, caught by Brooks. Down to the 41-yard line. Dylan Brooks, the rookie out of Utah, the tight end. A gain of 16. And a Cowboys first down. The Giants won the earlier matchup up in New York back in week 8, 19-17. 1st and 10 for the 41-yard line. Lawler under center. Lawler hands off to Baxter. A big hole up the middle across midfield. And Baxter to the 47. A 12-yard gain. First down, Dallas. Into Giant territory. The former Heisman Trophy winner, Sam Baxter. First and 10 for the 47-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler hands off to Baxter again. And Baxter gets 4 yards out to the 43-yard line. Julius Sanders making the tackle for the Giants. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. 5.5 minutes left in the first half. No score. We're live from Big D on Turkey Day, week 13. On 2nd and 6. Lawler hands off to Caden Musgrove. And Musgrove takes a shot, but a flag is down. This could be on Dallas. Terry Cobb's the fullback, the guilty party. It'll be 2nd and 11, back at the 48-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 5:14 left here in the first half. Still no score. Dallas from the Giant 48. 4 receivers set wide. Lawler in the gun. Lawler hands off to Musgrove. And Caden Musgrove down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Julius Sanders again on the tackle. And now a big 3rd down for Dallas. 4 receivers set wide. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. They bring the house. They get it out to Musgrove. And he gets tackled shy of the first down. Nice open field tackle by Sam Tarver. Getting Musgrove down at the 40-yard line. There'll be a gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 3. And the Cowboys are going to have to punt. Kick a field goal. It'd be a 57-yard field goal if they want to try it. They're going to punt. Philip Polk gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. It goes out of bounds in the end zone. Touchback. And the Giants will have it at the 20-yard line. The Giants got to get something going here on offense. They're at -8 total yards of offense at the moment. No score. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left here in the first half. Live from AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Our Week 13 Thanksgiving Day game here at Jammis Sports. First and 10 for the 20-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Rogers back. Rogers looking. Rogers throws outside to Doss down the sideline. Chris Doss down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 16. Doss, the 8th-year receiver out of Army. First down, G-Men at their own 36. It's not every day that Evil Dead roots for the Giants. So this is very special now. It must be because it's Turkey Day. 1st and 10 for the 36. Rogers back. Rogers looking, throws. And incomplete. Looking for Doss. It was broken up by Aaron Jefferson, the 8th-year defensive back out of Alabama. It'll be 2nd and 10. Evil Dead very rarely roots for the Giants. This is unrelated, Evil Dead, but I meant to ask you this question. Are you a Star Trek fan by chance? I'm just curious if you are. 2nd and 10 from the 36. 4 receivers wide. Rogers back. Rogers looking. He's got all day. Great blocking. Throws. Caught by Eric Johnson. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown. Giants. 64 yards to Eric Johnson. Out of the backfield. Got wide open down the sideline. And the Giants take the lead. 64 yards to the running back in his 3rd year out of Duke. From garbage play to that, football blows. Well, the Giants offense finally woke up. They got some positive plays and they get a score. And now Zach Whitney for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead at 7-0. 3:35 left to play here in the first half. Live from AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Week 13, our Thanksgiving Day game here at Jamin Sports. The reason I asked about Star Trek, and you said you liked the original series, have you ever checked out Star Trek Continues? It's on YouTube. Some Hollywood actors got together, and they had to do it for free because it's a CBS property. And they made a 4th season of the original series. There's the kick. Fielded by Plant. Touchback. And they got actors that are really, you've not seen that? They got actors that are really close to the original actors. Well, they're not. There's no major names in it, but they're Hollywood actors, support players throughout Hollywood that got together, and they built these elaborate sets in Georgia, and these sets look identical to the original series, and the writing, the lighting, all the effects and everything are just like the original series. 1st and 10, Lawler looking, throws, incomplete. Now, even though the actors are not exactly the same, they capture the essence of each character. And no one does it better than the guy that plays Captain Kirk. I mean, he's got, it's not a caricature of Kirk, but he does capture his essence in the acting process. Same holds true for the guy that plays Spock. Same holds true for the guy that plays McCoy. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Lawler in the shotgun. I'm sorry. Lawler gets it to Stevens. Out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 11. 1st down, Dallas. It's very Kirk-esque is the best way I can say it. I wouldn't say he overacts, but he plays them just like Shatner would. And after you get about 2 or 3 episodes in, you're like, you really can't tell the difference because the acting is so good, the writing is so good, the lighting is the same as the original series, the sets are the same. 1st and 10, Lawler to Baxter, and Baxter loses a yard back to the 37-yard line. Now, it's only 11 episodes, and it's all on YouTube. They had to work for free. They couldn't get paid for it because it's unlicensed. But my gosh, it's good. And some of the guest actors they got on this show, 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. Lawler back, throws to Stevens. He catches it at the 44 and gain of 7. Lou Ferrigno's on it. Aaron Gray is on it. John Delancey is on this show. Just to name a few. And they all did it for free because of their love for Star Trek. The actual son of James Doohan plays Scotty on this show. 3rd and 2 from the 44-yard line. Lawler rolls out, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Julius Sanders knocks it down, and that'll stop the clock with 2:03 left. It'll be 4th down. Go to YouTube and type in Star Trek Continues. It should take you to a link that has all 11 episodes. Watch them in order because you kind of have to watch them in order. And it explains a lot of things. The 2-part season finale is awesome. Philip Pope back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Collins at the 13-yard line. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Giants up 7-0 here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. We're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Our Thanksgiving Day game. The Giants lead the Cowboys 7-0 in what has been a defensive game up to this point. The Giants, a game behind Philadelphia in the NFC East. A big game for them. They're tied with the Redskins. 1:55 left in the first half. There's 3 timeouts. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back, throws, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. I guarantee you'll love it. I was hooked after the first episode. They do a really good job. The writing is spot on. The look is spot on. 2nd and 10, Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers looking, throws, caught by Collins, and Patrick Collins out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, that'll bring up 3rd and 5. 1:40 and counting. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Each episode's about 45 to 50 minutes long. 3rd and 5 from the 27-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking. Throws. Caught by Douglas. All the way down to the 43-yard line. A gain of 16 yards to Alex Douglas, the 4th-year receiver out of LSU. The pacing of the series is the same. They even though there's no commercials in it, they cut to commercial break where you'd expect them to. But they come right back after about 2 seconds. But there's a fade to black like you would for a commercial. I mean, they thought of everything. It's really, really well done. 1st and 10 for the 43-yard line. Rodgers drops back. Throws downfield, caught by Crane. Christopher Crane down to the Dallas 45. A gain of 12, and they take a timeout. 1st down, Giants in the Dallas territory. Giants trying to score again before halftime to make it a 2-possession game. Well, the Giants offense has woken up, finally. They weren't doing pretty well in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dallas 45. Giants come out. All right, thank you, Evil Dead. Rogers back on first down, throws outside, caught by Collins. It was misplayed by a Cowboy. Gets out to the 36-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be second and inches. And the Giants take their second timeout with 39 seconds left in the half. Somebody made a bad move on the ball. That was Carl Sherman. Misplayed the ball for the Cowboys. And Patrick Collins with the reception, the 9th-year receiver out of Georgia. Texas can wrap it up tonight. Good for them if they do. They've been around since, what, 71? When the second iteration of the Senators moved to Texas. On second and inches, Rogers throws underneath to Crane. And Crane down to the 29. A gain of 7. First down, Giants. 72, okay, thank you. Well, that's the problem with baseball. Baseball has an NBA problem. NBA, it's Lakers this, Lakers that. Baseball is Yankees this, Yankees that. It's like, screw the Yankees. There's 29 other teams out there. Clock is running, first and 10 from the 29. Rogers back. Rogers looking. He's got all day. Throws. Caught. No, incomplete. 1 second left. I don't much like them either. Aaron Jefferson broke that up. The Giants will try a field goal right before halftime. This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt right before halftime by Zach Whitney. Snap, kick is up. The kick is no good. He missed it. Wide right. Your halftime score, the Giants 7, the Cowboys nothing. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Our Week 13 Thanksgiving Day game. The Giants lead the Cowboys 7-0 as we start the second half. Yeah, really. Giants will get the second half kickoff. Fielded by Collins in the end zone touchback. All three field goals that were wide right were off to the right side over here. You're right. William Rogers will come out to lead the offense. In the season finale of Star Trek Continues, they have this girl actor that plays a Romulan commander. If you remember back in the original series, there was that Romulan female commander that kind of had a crush on Spock. I'll finish this in a second. First and 10. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers, play action, throws, caught by Collins, all the way down to the Dallas 44-yard line. A 31-yard reception. Well, the daughter of the actress that plays the Romulan back in the original series plays the same character in Star Trek Continues. And the eerie thing is, she looks just like her mom. It's uncanny. It's freaky. You'd think it was the same actress. But please don't fast forward to the season finale. You got to watch all the others first. But once you get there, you'll be blown away. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Eric Johnson all the way down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 to be 2nd and inches. And in Star Trek: The Next Generation, they brought on Counselor Troy. Well, in Star Trek Continues, which they treat it like the final season of the original series, they bring in a counselor on a trial run. On 2nd and inches, Rogers to Kylan Johnson, and he gets nailed back at the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. A loss of 3 yards. Making the tackle, number 51, Jared Wesley. But watch it for yourself. Third and 4 from the 37-yard line. Rogers back. Rogers looking. Throws, caught by Washington. All the way down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. Keith Washington, the rookie tight end out of Michigan, making the catch for the Giants. Yeah, most of the cast is deceased. 1st and 10 from the 22. Giants up 7-0. Rogers back. Dumps it off to Washington. Down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Five minutes, 40 seconds and counting. In the third quarter, the Giants trying to pull away. On 2nd and 4 from the 17, Rogers to Eric Johnson. And Eric Johnson gets 2 yards down to the 15-yard line. Kerry Roll, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 6th year out of UTEP. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Giants from the Dallas 15-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers to Kylan Johnson. He gets nailed. And that'll be a loss of a yard. On the tackle, number 95 for the Cowboys. That's Chris Carillon in his 9th year out of Oregon State. Let's see if somebody can finally... Well, we're on the left side now. They should make this one. Zach Whitney. This will be from 33 yards to put the Giants up by 10. Yeah, it's on the other side. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Giants lead at 10-0. 4:34 left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Our Week 13 Thanksgiving Day game here at Jammin' Sports. The Lions beat the Vikings earlier, 21-19. That's in our video section if you want to check it out. So the Giants up by 2 possessions now. Whitney will kick off. Fielded by Plant at the 7-yard line. Brings it all the way out across the 30 to the 31. And that's where the Cowboys will take over with 4:31 left to play in the third quarter. Down 10-0. I finished up watching that whole series again last night. I've been watching it over the last couple of days. All 11 episodes again. It's really, really well done. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I remember the first time I watched it, I said, this can't be any good. They're not the original actors. But then you have to realize that going in. The actors that they do have do a great job. 1st and 10, Lawler looking, throws outside, incomplete. They really do catch the essence of the original actors. Well, here's the thing. I didn't find this series until about a couple of years after it ended. I didn't know about it. And once they got about 7, they planned on doing 13 episodes. Once they got about 9 episodes in, they were getting really, really popular. And CBS took notice. Lawler on 2nd and 10, Baxter up the middle, and Baxter out to the 46-yard line. And even though they were doing it not for profit, nobody was getting paid. They were just doing it out of love. They were still getting a ton of views. CBS finally stepped in and said, all right, you can finish up this 2-part episode, but that's it. They wanted to do 2 more episodes, but CBS put a halt to it. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. CBS owns the rights to Star Trek and all that. 4 receivers wide, Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler looking, throws, gets it out to Baxter. Out to the 45. I think CBS was just embarrassed that they put together a better show than some of these new ones are. Discovery's not that good, Star Trek Discovery. Now, Strange New Worlds is. I like Strange New Worlds. All about the green. It is. On 2nd and 11, Lawler in the shotgun, hands off to Baxter up the middle, and Baxter across midfield, fumbles, and the Giants pick it up. Sam Baxter coughs it up for Dallas, and Julius Sanders walks away with it. Let's watch the replay. Was he down? He got blown up by Francisco Barnes, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And that ball was clearly out. The strong safety came up and blew him up. Now the Giants take over. 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. A chance for New York to go up by 3 possessions. Dallas has not played well today on either side of the ball. On 1st and 10 for the 48. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers to Kylan Johnson. Across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Star Trek Continues project was all fan-funded. Totally non-profit. 2nd and 5 from the 47-yard line. Hey, Nemesis. Well, I've been back on 19 for a while. Rogers throws to Collins. Out to the 38-yard line. We were on 24 through week 5, and then we found out it was scripted. We figured out it was scripted. It took us a while to figure it out. But it got to the point we could actually predict what would happen next, and it would happen. Happy belated Halloween to you too, Nemesis. Glad to have you back. This is our Thanksgiving game here in week 13. Rogers looking. Throws, caught by Douglas, incomplete. It is trash. You're absolutely right. Broken up by Jason Law. It'll be 2nd and 10 Giants. Douglas couldn't haul it in. We're on week 13 of our current season. This is the second Thanksgiving game. That's why it was free. That's right. On 2nd and 10, Eric Johnson. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Kerry Rule on the tackle. Sorry to hear that. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Giants. Under 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Looking, throws. Diving catch by Collins down to the 25-yard line. And that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 13 yards for New York. The Giants have dominated this game. From about the second quarter on, we were scoreless after one. 2K16. I still have a copy of 2K16. And then I skip all the way to 21. And then I have 23 and 24. I'm on 24. And it's great. I love 24. Rodgers throws. Caught by Crane. Christopher Crane. Down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 24 yards for the big tight end in his 12th year out of Army. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. It was a fantastic catch by Collins on the play before. Evil Dead took the Giants in this one. So far, so good. They're doing just fine, Nemesis. She's out door dashing right now. Gracie's with me, though. Gracie's in the other room watching K-Pop. No surprise. 1st and goal from the 1, about the half-yard line. Giants trying to make it a 3-possession game. Rodgers under center. Rodgers 3-step drop, throws inside Doss. Touchdown, G-Men. A 1-yard touchdown catch by Chris Doss. And the Giants are up 16-0. Wow. All right, thank you, Evil Dead. Whitney for the extra point. It's good. And the Giants have a 3-possession lead. It'd be a 4-game sweep if Texas wins, right? Giants lead at 17-0. 49 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Our Week 13 Thanksgiving game. Not a 3-game? Okay, not a 4-game. I forgot if the D-backs won a game or not. Oh, 3-1? Okay. So Whitney will kick off. There's the kick. Fielded by Plant at the 8-yard line over the 25. He fumbles, and the Giants pick it up. Tom Plant fumbles on the kickoff, and the Giants pick it up. It's recovered by O.J. Dyson. The fumble was caused by Kelly Brown, excuse me. And that ball is out. And the Giants take over at the Dallas 25-yard line with 43 seconds left. This one's going to turn into a rout quickly. The Cowboys are playing like a stuffed turkey on Thanksgiving. Four receivers set wide. Rodgers under center. 1st and 10. Pitches to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson's going to be hit in the backfield. A loss of 4 yards. Jason Law comes up and makes the tackle in his 5th year out of Arizona. A loss of 4 will be 2nd and 14. 25 seconds. Third quarter winding down. 5 receivers set wide on 2nd and 14. Rogers back. Rogers throws underneath to Douglas. Down to the 18, Alex Douglas. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Giants up 17-0 here on Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Our Week 13 Thanksgiving game, our second Thanksgiving game. Detroit beat Minnesota earlier, 21-19. The Giants lead at 17-0 as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Giants at the Dallas 18. To answer your question, their nemesis, other than the female announcer, NHL 24 is great. In the I formation. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson. He gets 3 yards to the 15-yard line. It'll be a Giant first down. Yeah, she really is awful. I just tried to tune her out. I mean, I tried for a few games of the new season to do the play-by-play in hockey, but it's just too hard to keep up, and it wears me out. So I let them do it. Just got to have to put up with it. 1st and 10 for the 15-yard line. Rogers to Kylan Johnson. Johnson gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. She needs to make me a sandwich. It'll be 2nd and 10. Making the tackle, number 58, Tony Bell, the second-year linebacker out of Fresno State. In the offset eye on 2nd and 10. Rogers to Kylan Johnson inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. There'll be a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Getting back to that Star Trek continues. Remember that one episode of Star Trek where they met Apollo, the Greek god? 3rd and 4, Rogers back. Rogers looking, throws, back in the end zone. No, he only got 1 foot in. It'll bring up 4th down. Chris Doss couldn't get both feet in. They might look at this again, though. If I'm the Giants, I'm going to challenge this. Well, I guess not. They'll kick a field goal. A 25-yard attempt by Zach Whitney. It'll make it a 3-touchdown game. Kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead at 20-0. The Boo Birds are coming out in Dallas. Yeah, you remember the episode, right? Where the Enterprise, they meet Apollo. Well, in Star Trek Continues, the first episode, they bring back the same actor to play Apollo again. But he's older. Obviously he's older, but he plays an older Apollo. Something has happened and has aged him. And it's really, the first episode, they hit the ground running. It's a really good episode with the same actor. Zach Whitney will kick off. Fielded by Plant. Takes a knee. Touchback. And Dallas will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line with 6.5 minutes left. Giants lead by 3 touchdowns. I mean, the amount of guest stars that they managed to bring in for this project for free is astounding. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler draws back, throws, caught by Stevens. And Nick Stevens all the way down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Dallas first down. Cowboys running out of time. The Giants, since the second quarter, have dominated this game. Gracie's back in here. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
It's a gimmick. I don't like gimmicks. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Lawler looking, throws, caught by Brooks. 4-yard gain out to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. It's a gimmick. Yeah, TV money. It's also a gimmick. When you have to resort to gimmicks, that tells you that the product is not good enough to stand on its own. And the NBA is strong enough to stand on its own, but the problem with the NBA is there's too many teams, and that's the problem with all major sports. There's too many. The talent is really watered down. On 2nd and 7, Lawler back to throw. Lawler throws, caught by Cole, out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 11 and a Dallas first down. Oh, what's the gimmick? The in-season tournament, it's a gimmick. It's just a gimmick. And that should be a warning sign for anybody. If you got to resort to gimmicks to push your product, then something's wrong, fundamentally wrong. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Lawler looking. Throws. Caught by Stevens. Nope, incomplete. Let me take you back to a time when all 4 of the major sports were doing quite well. We're talking about the 70s and the 80s. And of the 4 sports, none of them had to resort to gimmicks. And they were all still very popular. But over time, they lost control of their product. Lawler throws, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. .452 left in regulation. Dallas down by 20. 3rd and 10 from the Giant 46. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Throws. Caught by Brooks. Dylan Brooks down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9. Going to bring up 4th and 1. The rookie out of Utah. Greg Gibson on the tackle, keeping him from getting the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. Dallas has to go for it. They're down 20-0. In the I formation. Lawler under center. Lawler to Baxter, and the Giants hold. The Cowboys come up empty. Julius Sanders comes up and makes the tackle. We've only had one shutout this season so far. This may be the second one. The Cowboys have just not played well today. And now the Giants will take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10. Giants have it at their own 40 or 39 with 4:21 left. We'll go over who they play next week here in a second. Rogers on first down to David Parks. And Parks all the way out to the 50-yard line, a gain of 11. Next week, Dallas plays at the Rams. And the Giants next week will play at Washington. And that's a huge game, especially if the Redskins win later this week against Carolina. In the game before this, Detroit, Minnesota. The Lions will host Seattle next week. And Minnesota will host the Raiders. Rogers on first and 10 to Parks. Up the middle. Down to the 43, a gain of 7. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow. 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll have our third Thanksgiving game. It'll be Pittsburgh at Cleveland. And then we'll have New Orleans at Baltimore after that. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time. 2nd and 3. Under 3 minutes left to play. In the I formation. Rogers, he gets sacked back at the 50-yard line. Wesley Keaton came in on the outside on the corner blitz. A loss of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 50-yard line. The best way I can describe the tournament that the NBA does, that they started this year, think of a high school basketball team and they have like a holiday break and they play a holiday tournament. 3rd and 10, Rogers back, throws, caught by Doss, no, incomplete. It'll be 4th down, the Giants will have to punt. Carl Sherman broke up the pass. It'll be 4th down. Giants lead it 20-0. On 4th down, Andrew York back to punt, gets the punt away. And that goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. No, they're starting the tournament this weekend, November 4th. It's stupid. It's really stupid. I really don't follow them that close anymore anyway. I used to love the NBA back in the 70s and 80s and into the 90s. But it's gotten stupid lately. One, there's too many teams. There's too many prima donnas. And these players, listen, I'll tell you in a second. 1st and 10, Lawler back. Lawler throws, incomplete. Broken up by Julius Sanders. And that'll stop the clock with 2:02 left. And they have this thing now called load management, where, well, players can only play so many minutes, and then we got to rest them. If they play so many minutes over the course of 4 or 5 games, we got to give them rest. No. Your starters should be out there every night. They're getting paid gazillion dollars. We'll have the 2-minute warning after this. On 2nd and 10, Lawler throws to Harris all the way down to the 39. 2-minute warning. Giants up 20-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Our Week 13 Thanksgiving Day game. Giants lead it 20-0. Dallas just trying to get a score before the game ends. 1st and 10 from their own 39. Lawler looking. Lawler throws to the near side. Caught by Baxter. No. Broken up by Francisco Barnes. It'll be 2nd and 10. 1:52 left. It's something that the NBA players negotiated in their collective bargaining agreement. This load management crap. because they were complaining that they're playing too hard, they're playing too long. Lawler back on 2nd and 10, out to Harris, all the way down to the 44-yard line. A 17-yard gain. Dallas now in Giant territory. They're in the hurry-up. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Lawler rolls out. Lawler finally runs out of bounds at the 39, a gain of 5. That'll stop the clock with 1:28 left. It'll be 2nd and 5. The problem is they pay these players way too much. Way too much. And there's no incentive anymore. 2nd and 5. Lawler throws to Stevens. And Nick Stevens gets down to the 30-yard line. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They have doctors on staff to monitor load management. 1st and 10, Lawler takes off and slides down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Well, the players signed off on this. It was the players that wanted this. Lawler dumps it off to Cole. Down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 12. Another Dallas first down. Dallas may score, but the Giants are going to win this game. On 1st and 10. Lawler back. Throws to Plant. Plant fumbles, and the Giants pick it up. That's Dallas's night in a nutshell right there. Enough of them did. It was the high dollar players that came up with the idea, and they put it in the collective bargaining. So we're going to have a shutout. Giants are going to win this 20-0. The Giants will sweep the Cowboys. A 20-0 whitewash at home for the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Not a good look. Dallas will drop to 5-7. The Giants will go to 8-4. The Giants will be a half game behind the Eagles for first place in the NFC East. 1st and 10 from the 10. Rodgers to Parks. And David Parks to the 13-yard line. And they don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. Nobody's taking a timeout. We'll have NBA basketball up next, since Corey requested it. We'll throw a basketball game in. Your final score: the Giants 20, the Cowboys nothing. Thanks for watching Jammin' Sports. We have basketball next. We'll see you then.